All right, looks like everything's working out, and I can start putting this on. Hi, everyone, I'm Airier, and we're going to be playing Genshin today because I haven't done this in a year to stream, so we're going to see if Comcast will let me. That is always a consideration. Fuck Comcast. More importantly, I've heard a lot of good things about the Sumeru storyline, so we're going to jump into it. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I kind of look forward to finding out because I've heard it's really good. And if I'm wrong, well, it's still interesting to run around, so it'll be kind of cool. Hopefully it's good, though. More importantly, I should probably start the game. Yep. All right. So I'm not actually sure where I'm at right now. So where is... That's the Archon quest. I'm still at Chronic Illness. I have run around a lot. I just haven't moved the story at all forward. And I haven't even touched Fontaine yet. So there's a lot of things I'm missing. I have no idea what's up with the desert. I have no idea what's up with the trees. I'm going in this completely blind on a lot of information. I know something happens. That's about it. And we'll see how long this stream actually goes for, because all of it comes down to when does it crash? Scuff. My old nemesis. I wish that was a joke, but it's really not. It always beats me. Every time. I should probably just call every stream I do Scuff Wars, followed by I got killed by Scuff. It would be accurate.
Take it easy.
If it sounds like I'm bitter. No. Also, I see a chest thingy. I'm going to hit that. There's a freaking... I have explored so many areas just randomly trying to find shit. And I just see, like, right there, right above her head, there's a random treasure chest. I thought I explored this area. Apparently not. Hello there. Oh, shit. That just turned on all this stuff. Wait. We're just... What is doing that little twiggy thing? I hear the thing about... It's like I hear that there's something I can find, but I have no idea where it's at, and it's actually driving me crazy. I need to find lotuses. The problem with using Nahida is that she's so small, she actually might drown in places where you can just walk normally.
All right, we've gathered enough new Apollo.
I have no idea what I'm doing this. I completely forgot.
To meet Tainari.
Wait, Tanuri? Oh, wow, I was saying his name completely wrong. That was Tanari. Where am I going again? Literally right there. Okay, I guess I'm going over here.
Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look.
Whatever happened to this guy
Good.
anyways?
Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
It's like the lip flaps are so close to being good, but every now and again it's like, no, let's just not do it. If it was not going at all, I'd be like, okay, it's just not something they're doing. But every now and again it matches really well. I know it's actually based on a system. They don't actually re-edit the mouth flaps. It's a program that matches the words to what the AI, or I guess the algorithm, thinks is being said, so it does break every now and again. That's also why they have it working for every language this way, so it's probably just as bad everywhere. Unless the AI has a bias towards Japanese or Chinese, because that's the initial languages that's most prevalent. Actually, I would love to find out about that. Also, Tracy, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Trying something new. Or, I guess, old at this point. Oh god, this game's been out for 3 years. Shit. It was pre-pandemic? No, exactly as pandemic.
Hey, Tainari!
Who? Random people? Random people I'm not fighting.
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Enemies?
Let's go
Fighting
find out what's
things?
going on.
Murder? If it's murder, I get to fight something. And Chad is saying it does get better later in. Honestly, I have no idea. Like, okay, full disclosure. I almost quit the game based on just being so bored with Inazuma. There were cool things in Inazuma. The storyline was, we have a battle between the two sides. It's like, oh yeah, there's like 15 guys total on a beach. Neat. I know MiHoYo can do better. I've seen their animations, and that was... I heard they cut a lot of Inazuma's initial planning because they realized, oh yeah, writing about fighting an authoritarian government when we're in China might not go over well. And also, it didn't go over well. So, yeah. Do I know much about the quests? Not really. I did a lot of the stuff prior to this, but yeah, up until
Tainari,
the chasm, I kind of didn't touch
thank goodness
anything.
we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
Gandharvaville? That's what it's called?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Oh, those things. I've just been randomly trying to
The
find
withering
them.
is back?
For fun.
But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago.
Have we tried fire?
It appeared so quickly.
More fire?
Can
I'm a
you
big fan
tell
of
me
fire.
the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading.
Wait,
so
they
we
just have
didn't
random
risk getting
vision
any
holders
closer.
just sitting by? Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
I
apparently that's more
understand.
common than I thought.
You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
Free muscle.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Never stopped us from beating people's face in before.
There's a unique
Or
type of
anywhere.
anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision,
Oh, it just
then
kill
you should
people
think
without
twice
visions?
before approaching
Oh.
such places.
Granted, it killed me a few times because I
Yes,
forgot it was
Amir
in it.
is absolutely right.
Yeah, that's on me.
I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a
And
time.
wherever the hell Paimon is.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Uh-huh. I'm sure that's a huge
Don't
problem.
worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Not sus at all. I just keep saying sus today. Why?
Seems the rumors about you were true then. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Oh, yes. Thank you for graciously letting us do your job.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and
I mean,
show
so we
you what
don't
it looks
die.
like
That'd
up
be nice.
close.
Also, it would help with, I run into that prior to dying to it a few times because I didn't know it was going to kill me. I'm not salty about that because I never played the storyline, so I just died without realizing what it was because I never actually read the pop-up when it came up, and that's completely on me, but I can blame the game anyways. Yeah. It's not my fault for not reading the actual useful advice the game provided.
Take it
It's the
easy.
games for not providing me that helpful, useful advice that it actually did. Yeah.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh,
Does that count as the
look!
distance?
Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
I just realized something embarrassing. They're saying this looks withered, and I'm just looking at this going like, wow, that's probably the most successful plant I ever grew in real life. It's only slightly brown. I do not have a green thumb. Yeah, that's on me.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
I mean, if you did, I'd be
That is
disturbed.
the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone.
All right.
Once inside, thank you.
Yeah. Let me do the
But
murder.
I must
That's what
warn
I'm here
you,
for.
Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort
Also,
of
for
thing,
anyone
after
wondering if
all.
my units are good,
Even with elemental powers,
the highest I've ever been
once you step
able to
inside
get
the
is
withering
a
zone,
crit of 20 on a
you
single
may
piece,
experience
so
extreme
yeah, it's
discomfort.
going to be bad.
If at any point
This
it
is gonna
becomes
be an
too much,
embarrassment for anyone
return
who actually
outside
can
the
play
zone
well.
and take a breather.
I can
It
get
could
beat by
become a
this game
matter of
still.
life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Just warning everyone in advance, I'm not good at this game. Partially because I started playing on PS4 when I was like, How can people
First,
trigger all
we
these
must
reactions?
locate any branches sustaining
Apparently
the
waiting
withering
5
zone.
seconds between when you press a button and actually going off changes how you play the game. Yeah, you thought you could kill me, but I kill me! You are not dead yet.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
There is no escape. Everybody stand
Yes! That is actually quite fun. I should do that more often. Any other enemies around here?
Shine down. Quietly now. Busted.
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering.
I like the music in the background. It's pretty epic. Oh, it's pretty straightforward and easy. Oh, absolutely bored. Did I watch Hazbin Hotel yet? Only the first episode.
Now.
I haven't watched the rest just
Yes.
because
Thanks to you
I would have
two,
to remember to
we
do
were
that. I get
able
distracted
to
easily.
quickly restore this
Like
area
this, for
back to
example.
normal.
yeah.
Tainari, you make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
They already cleared this, didn't they?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be
And they
long
don't have
before
nearly
another
enough
one
vision
appears.
users to keep up, huh?
If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue.
The fountain
But it's
storyline?
far more severe than that. The withering is
Claremont, you mean
leaving
Fontaine?
lasting
I'd like
effects
to,
on
but
the
probably not getting into that
rainforest
today.
itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants... This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline,
The
directly
storyline literally,
impacting the
plants are
wildlife that
dying, so it's
depends
bad
on
for
those
plants living. I hear it gets better, but
And
I-
most disturbingly,
really?
as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
So withering also applies to people then.
But why's that?
Are
I'm
they
still not
connected?
sure of
Probably
the exact
magic.
reason.
Probably magic.
However, I've received none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's
Oh,
said
it's been
that it
around that long.
originates from the depths of the world.
What?
Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No idea what that is. Also, the depths of the world. We went into the depths in the chasm, and there was some crazy ass shit down there. Celestia did it, didn't they?
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface.
I don't know where I've heard it before. but I
Although
have
it
heard
isn't like any tree
Maybe
we
it's a
know in a
spoiler or something.
biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than
The
upwards.
fuck?
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Oh, so the ley lines are literally branches, which is why they look like trees when we see them. I wonder if it connects to the tree, or the reality tree in Gen or Honkai Impact. Probably not, because these games are only tangentially related in little random Easter eggs in Honkai Star Rail. Also, just throwing it aside, saying a tree growing backwards doesn't really matter, because when you look at them, trees are kind of the same above as below. The difference is leaves on the top. That's literally the difference. When you look at the root network, they're just as extensive sometimes as the branch network above them. Also, the fact that they're parasitic, but also symbiotic with certain animals. They can be fed by actual bacteria that kills things and then lets them dissolve within the roots, because trees are slightly carnivorous. Yeah. Or how there's a distributed network of neural links that is a literal thing that exists with old growth forest. So saying the forest has a mind of its own might not be wrong. Yeah. Kind of terrifying when you really find out that there's a lot of shit going on slowly among trees. And I'm specifically using neural network because that is the exact framework that it matches up to. Just really slowly. Trees are scary, man. Show your dominance. Sit on a wooden chair.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
Oh, that's... So this is where they first played with the idea of memory as power. So if you power up in Genshin, it's because you're working with Irminsul to get power, and then they just do a different method of it. So in Honkai Star Rail, you're doing it through light cones, which are just memories of the world brought into a specific solidified force. And they're playing with it both in MiHoYo games, so there's definitely a connection there, because it's a concept they've been playing with. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. And look, you want to ask if I've seen the... Oh, you re-saw the Eminence and Shadow video I did a while ago. A ton of other people who can count as edgy. My thoughts on Eminence and Shadow have changed slightly. I still hate the main character, because on his own, he bores me. But I like the show itself, because when he's dealing with other people making fun of him or it's jokes about him, it's much better. It just comes down to every now and again, I just stop caring because it's focusing on him more than him interacting with other people. It's a personal thing. It's not my favorite show, but I can understand a lot more why people would like it. And my personal thing about him is not that he's a bad character. He's well written for what he is. Sid is very unique. It's not my personal brand of enjoyment, but I can understand why people like it. And I like other people around him who are much more interesting to me. Also because I just don't like edgelords. It just never really did it for me.
The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Claremont, you said I'm still talking about these things, right? The what? What? Oh, and Logan, you're asking me what edgy means to me? It depends on context. It's a word that has a lot of variations. Sometimes edgy is being like, I'm so dark, I'm so cool, I'm so depressed and edgy because I have no parents. It really does depend. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's just trying to be what would be the most hardcore, depressing thing possible. It's more of a... It's like pornography. You know it when you see it. To specifically quote the Supreme Court in America about it. Also, yes, that is a direct quote of the Supreme Court, only slightly paraphrased. Yeah.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago.
Familiars?
But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
My wife sent me a picture of the cats being cute. I'm going to share it with everyone quickly because it's adorable. Yeah. Things my wife just randomly sends me. They are cute and adorable, and I really am glad of that because they are so much troublemakers. It's like, hey, you see that hot stove that could burn you? Why are you trying to lick it? So many times today, that has been a thing we have had to say. Stop trying to lick the thing that will kill you. Oh, J-Vault, never seen Genshin stream? I used to stream Genshin a lot more, and then my internet kept dying every 5 minutes. This is the longest Genshin stream I've been able to have without it crashing in literally a year. Yeah, fuck Comcast. My favorite team? Honestly, I just move around a lot. My initial one was kind of Yule, and I've heard that kind of sucks now. But again, I mean, my teams in general suck, so that doesn't say much. I can't item farm. All of them suck for me. I just cannot do it. Gonna get some height and fly in because that's fun. Cool kids fly.
Take it easy.
Also because she's just really good at moving around. I swear that movement right there, just that attack, I use it more just to move around than I do to actually use it as an attack. I mean, I use it as an attack, but damn. Do more cats in the thumbnail? I considered it, but Claremont, I can't because they then immediately try and start eating things like power cores with 1,000 watts in them because who needs living? They just want to be staying somewhere, I swear to God. Oh, I was going the right way? Oops. Dead.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you
Brr.
reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
Can't say I've heard of that one, Ford.
Wait, is that?
A bird? A bird in a rainforest? My
Oh, no.
God.
Haypasia!
What? Haypasia? Aphasia?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
I think I've killed a bunch of these
This
lately.
dusk bird is Haypasia's designated courier for
Oh.
urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in
the lady who I
Sumeru.
definitely forgot, but I can't
Oh,
remember
her?
happened. Is now
How
dead.
could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression
I'm
on
assuming
your face?
bad stuff?
Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Did
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Haypasia's cave to Gandharvaville, Haypasia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
So we're literally on an emergency mission of bitch forgot to bring food, and she's just bugging us for a snack.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Done it before.
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember
If she
that.
draws 6 lines, did she just
Needless
forget
to
to
say,
sleep or breathe a
Haypasia's
few
been
days?
through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these.
man.
Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
How long am I
Wait,
planning to stream?
you
I
want
have no
us to
idea.
bring
We'll
her
see how
the
long it goes.
rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see.
What?
So,
I actually forgot all about this.
how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Magic.
But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back
Exposure.
when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
I barely remember what the... Oh, yeah, there was that vision of, like, the dying tree glowy stuff.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance, not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
The secrets that you're just randomly talking about in front of everyone else, who probably already know it then. Okay.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
So it's a giant tree that we saw. Were we standing on an upside-down tree?
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Haypasia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with...
So we just did what she's been trying to do the entire
But
time.
will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Have we tried violence? I
That
like
was
violence.
because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training.
Are we sure about
During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Mm-hmm.
Please, wait here for a moment.
And we're just actually having the camera sit on us the entire time? Oh, no, never mind. We're looking at a bird. My God, it's a bird that flaps without making a sound.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Haypasia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll
We're
come in
literally
handy.
on a food delivery quest.
Also, here's a letter that I would like you to
I
give to her.
swear, man.
Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Yes, days. It's not like I took over here to get back to this. I was out, man, and Genshin dragged me back in. Yeah. Also, look, you're asking if I was going to what I consider edgy people I really like. Honestly, I don't know. I honestly, off the top of my head, I cannot think of any. It's more just a general preference. I like people who are just dumb, happy, and go lucky, because just generally prefer that as more relaxing. I'm sure my taste will change eventually as things go differently, but at least for now, it's what I'm looking for more. And you're asking also if I ever wanted to get back into Super Eye Patch Wolf wrestling videos. I will, but next I'm going to watch the next, I think it was Simpsons is Good Again, because honestly, it was there and I clicked on it first. No other reason.
Navigating the world is a
Where am I
whole lot
going
easier.
now? Oh yeah, there. Let's see. Keep hearing that ding, and I have no idea where
Haypasia
the ding is
should
coming
still be
from.
in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Oh, it's these things popping up. That's what that ding is. Oh. God, it would drive me crazy. No, never mind. It is driving me crazy.
Hello? Haypasia?
You dead?
Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
I got the impression she's not that good at it. Are we going to find wreckage? Bloodstains? There's food. Oh, that's a person. With food with her. And a Korok? I mean, I heard this game was a ripoff of Breath of the Wild, but damn. Ahaha! I found him. It. Them. Aranara's quest?
There you are.
I don't even know who that is.
Haypasia, are you alright?
They're literally right next to you.
Hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
You can literally mash it up, put it in her throat, and go like, ah, and hope she doesn't drown. Okay, admittedly, that's a bad idea, but details. Also, we literally were here and we saw fruit right next to you. Bitch, this is on you.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy
And now the fruit's
outside
missing.
all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Did the fruit despawn? Oh yeah, the fruit actually despawned, even though it was literally there a few seconds ago. That's kind of weird.
So hungry.
Have you considered eating grass? Technically, it would work. Being an omnivore, man, technically what I just said is accurate.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Big leaves.
What happened? And where are
Big flower.
we? Really?
Magic.
Oh,
Magic is a thing.
maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
I will admit, I love these kind of random what the hell scenes. Also, just a moment to appreciate playing this on something other than a PS4. Because, dear God, it's nice when I can move the joystick and the camera goes with it. I couldn't get reactions down. It's like, how do you set these things up? Apparently on a PS4, the delay made it so hard that they wouldn't go off sometimes. I don't know how people did that. Hell, I don't know how I did that.
Wow, this place is huge.
I swear, some of these are actually really
I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and
violence.
have a closer
Sweet,
look.
sweet violence.
Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Also, this is the current team I've been using a lot because it just answers a lot of questions I have. Oh, and they're explaining the shrooms.
Shine down.
Basically almost everything I need. And Bennett can pseudo-use Pyro based on one of the weapons he has. I forgot what I gave to him. There's a few more that way if I want to walk. Or I can do this. Yes, so efficient.
There is no escape.
Ah! I should probably go that way. But I also want to see what's over that way, too. I could probably just fly to it.
Illusion shattered.
Ah, can't fly to that. Damn. That's disappointing. Yeah, Claremont finally free from PS4. Whoa, okay, what the hell? The fuck? Am I the one tripping here? Okay, no, it's actually in the game.
Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
To the Inazuma style. Oh, they just let me grab it for free. Just not expecting that. What is going on? Huh. This edition arc. You don't think you'll ever main a team with double animo? You miss the move speed and stamina? Oh god, that would actually be it. Okay, it's happening again. What the hell? Also, if I was doing this on PS4, I'm pretty sure my system would just die right here. What? I have no idea what's going on. TLDR didn't read. What up?
There is no escape.
So now this thing will work?
Illusion shattered.
That's not much jumping for you. So I'm specifically being brought to each one of these in order. Okay. Not sure what just happened there. I think my game just glitched out. Happens sometimes. Oh! Okay, there's more over here. Red. Oh, this is where we came in from. Oh, there's a side piece? I never even noticed it? Hell, I still can't even. Did I just miss it completely? Yeah, it's over here. Honestly, I would never have thought to come this way if I didn't actually get directed here. And random hurl churls, because why not?
Gotcha. I'm going in.
Grow. Sharing my knowledge.
Busted. Things are about
And-
to get dicey. Shine down.
Aw, you all dead yet? Oh, come on!
Quietly now.
I swear that.
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up. Off we go. Teamwork is
Boom. As you can see, my characters are much less built up than most people. Yeah, that's on me. Just can't get good rolls with stats ever. It's very annoying. I know some people's like, oh yeah, I did a measly 40,000 damage with a single hit. And I'm just here going like, no. A big trippy circles? Yeah. Yeah, I did. What the, are we turned into a crystal fly? We got turned into a crystal fly. What? Okay. And now I can't even move the camera anymore. What the fuck? I swear, this is the mind trip where someone at MiHoYo decided to experiment with specific substances. Okay, I should probably avoid that.
Adventure time.
Oh, a giant glowy bound of light. What? Oh, we're really high up now. Keep following the path, upper level of the tree hollow. I don't think there's much more upper than what we already have. So probably there. Because if it's, oh, there's a chest over here. Okay, I have my priorities. I'm not going to get this backwards. When in doubt, go for treasure. Story can come and go, but treasure is admittedly just for a few minutes. That's why it's much more important to get it right away. Yes, good. Would have missed that completely if I didn't actually see the treasure. Hello, giant wall. Oh, his little amber petals are opening up. God, this looks so cool, though. And we're going to another dream. If it was Inazuma before, are we going to Mondstadt this time, or Leeway stuff? No, more Inazuma. Why specifically Inazuma they're always bringing up?
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Teleportation sickness? What the? I need to investigate a corridor? Oh, that was... I had to see it to open a pattern. Okay. What the hell is going on? What are we doing here? Ford, any thoughts I have on Farina? I have her because I did a random rolls, but I don't know anything about her because she's so low level because I haven't achieved anything that could level her up yet. So I don't know how good she is. I've heard she's great. My copy is stuck at level 40 without any ability to upgrade her stats. So, yeah, I can't really judge yet. Are we... Why are we looking at the giant plant anus? It's like, they really... Just... No. Just no. It wants me to go over there? Oh, I see. That's why. Well, what's the worst that could happen if I just look up to the light? Okay, admittedly, that is really pretty. Also, I feel like I need it. It's literally dripping. Oh, no, that's her because I'm standing in water. Okay. Oh? Hello there. Are you approaching me? I miss Herald.
Well. Looks like we meet again.
Cats out of Dark Souls or something.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things.
Might we murder you a bit?
You.
No, that's kind of our thing. We're busybodies.
Bow before the abyss.
Busted.
Oh, I missed that one pretty bad. Here we go. Oh, still hit me there? Oh, that's embarrassing. Wait for it.
I'm going in.
Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Ah, he's immortal here. Is he doing something? Okay. I love scripted fights, man.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's
Scripted
wrong this
fights.
time?
He was dying easily.
Though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later.
Technically, the good fortune ended when that lady
Realize
trapped us in a
how
rock.
weak and powerless you really are. Your sister.
I didn't say that.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
That's fair.
Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug.
Yeah,
only
doubt
to
that
be
as well.
stepped upon.
Although the entire finding your sibling thing is weird, since they kind of
Bonds
are doing their own
love
thing, and you're
family
aware
which
of that.
drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
Kinda is. They kind of wrote themselves into a corner on this one.
Fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Mm-hmm. Do you have another scripted win on this one? If it actually is, so help me. And just what? Oh, and the food's back. And he forgot the fight? What?
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Quick!
So sweet.
Is she dreaming about food?
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Oh, so even though we dream Paimon was with us, but she forgot it because we forgot probably.
Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this.
I hate scripted losses in fights when they don't make sense. Like, I'm a weak character, and
Wait a
even I
sec.
can beat that guy.
Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Yep.
We can put that to good use.
Yeah, it's a good thing. She definitely was starving and had all this food she couldn't access.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Yes.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water.
Is it just going to be like 4 lines or an X or something? That's a very fascinating wind chime.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
You had food right next to you and you starved. 3 days
I'm
in.
grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all
The
this
Archon's
fruit.
end trail event. Nope, never touched it. Honestly, I've been kind of pulling out from the
we
game
didn't
lately.
bring the fruit. It was
Mostly
already
just because
here
I
when
played
we
a roguelike
arrived.
and not much else.
We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips.
Sleep eating?
How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor.
Oh, the Korok we saw
Must
earlier?
have come by and saw me like this.
Oh,
Your neighbor?
helpful Korok.
You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
See them. Okay.
Wait, hold on a second, traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature.
Wait, the cutscene
and
is supposed to
suddenly
trigger
had
at
a
half
strange
health
dream?
and you were out
Isn't
DPSing
that
it?
a little too crazy to believe?
No.
So, theoretically,
I actually do believe
you could
what the
actually
traveler
kill
is
it
saying.
if you do enough damage
I myself
fast
had a
enough.
similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little
Oh, it's
neighbor
in the
here.
SAO game you did that.
You
Okay.
needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only
What's that?
dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So they literally had us fight a
Keisha,
Fatui
just what kind of
Oh,
creature
no, sorry, not
is your
Fatui,
neighbor exactly?
avoid Herald.
I'm not sure what
To
it's
scare us
called,
away.
to be honest.
Jeez.
But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon.
Because they're plants?
I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
So you should probably just find these things more than all this meditation.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to.
The heck?
It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then
It's like a
I
little
had a
green
dream.
Paimon.
By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was
Dreams is a
convinced they'd never
defensive
show up
mechanism.
again.
Huh.
But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the
What
first
were
time
they
I approached
with
them.
then? Or was it just more of them?
But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way,
Lady, just bring food.
sorry about that.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
It's a 5-minute rule. Take a peek.
Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
Emergency food is hungry.
Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love
I'm so
them,
glad I ate
Haypasia.
before they do that.
There
Actually
are
would make me hungry right
specialties
now.
after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before.
Oh?
I certainly look forward to it.
Her sleeves look weird from
It's
this
been
angle.
so long since I've had a decent meal, too.
I guess that's just where the model
To
cuts
be
off.
honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Alright, where's your cooking gourd? Stealing your shit. Yeah, it's a good thing she doesn't have any food here. Make some food by the fireside.
Off we go!
Where's the fireside? Oh, there's an actual fire. I missed. Oh, I don't actually have to make it. It's literally a script of the bend. I guess that makes sense.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch, too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Haypasia.
Every time they say her name, I think it's Aphasia, and it's like, oh, they're having trouble with words. That sounds horrible. Who names someone Aphasia? That's where my mind goes every time. It's not the name, but it's where my mind goes.
Are you already finished cooking?
No, I'm just here to
smells
tease you.
delectable. I'm truly...
I slaved over a hot pressing the A button for this. It's very difficult. Yes, the thing we have just mentioned.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter,
Oh, he told them everything.
it's still hard to believe you were able to connect. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so.
She sat in this cave.
And everyone at the
multiple times
academia
for
even
3
lauded
years.
me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever
It's probably the green
successfully
hair.
connecting with Irminsul as you have.
Main character hair.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn Ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Wait, so the interior game reasoning for why they can do that is she made this shit, so it probably contains some of her bullshit. So let's put it all together and see what works. You know, it's not even the dumbest reason I have heard in a game. Sure, why not?
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. That's all right.
The depths?
I'm sure
Because
you'll come to a
Irminsul
clear
memories
understanding
below.
as you remain in Sumeru.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
So do we just get a random spirit fight event or something?
That's really...
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities.
Whoa, you're really serious about...
I am a researcher. As a member of the RunnawayTourist Archon at the Academia,
Korok's back.
my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies.
I know the stars
which is
are
why
a
I
lie
must
here, but
turn
I
to
don't
the
really know what that
all-knowing
means.
Irminsul for answers.
Kind of curious.
If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
What?
I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
I mean, you literally sat there multiple days and nearly starved to death multiple times, so I don't think they mean losing their minds. I think they already lost them at this phase.
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
I think you should involve other people.
So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Haypasia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight.
Have you considered not doing
and
it then?
dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon.
As
But what's
opposed to an
strangest
actual
of all
blessing,
is
which would
that
be
they're
a vision?
clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Have any of the others done that?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
What?
Huh.
What?
Is that true?
The fuck?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults,
That's
however, never do.
Weird.
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
The dream from the Nara?
Yes.
What is the Nara?
If one struggles with
If I
anxieties,
remember this part, I
those
forgot it completely.
emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again.
Oh, that's an
It was
Nara?
incredible.
I'm gonna call it a Korok.
Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. Back then,
That seems like it's a bigger
I was
problem,
foolish
though.
and ignorant as any youth would be.
Maybe I'm missing something.
But I was free of fear. Maybe... just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
We're walking around with a flying puffball. If that's not the biggest problem, it's probably everyone else in the game who just seems to ignore that.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have
What
any
adjustment
answers
makes?
as of now.
Because I can.
All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself.
Haha. I have achieved all the power. I can't balance like this shit. I was trying to do cross-legged in the chair, and then I realized, oh no, I can't do that.
World, forget me. What could that
Forget
possibly
me?
mean?
What? I feel I'm missing like some kind of context.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
What?
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
I'm going to avoid you like the plague, unless you have
There's
stuff
no
to give
need
me.
to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides,
Also,
I'm already
the
looking
little
forward to tasting some
Koroks
more
we're
of your
feeding you
cooking.
because you didn't bring food. Lady, you crazy.
Now that we know Haypasia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions,
So what exactly are we getting into? Oh, does she actually just stick around here?
Heading out, I see.
She still
If
has
there's
more
anything
lines.
else you'd ever like to ask about, take care.
Oh, might actually check those out later. I wonder if everyone else has a similar dress or hers is unique. Where to next?
Adventure time.
Wait, there's something over here? What? Oh, yeah, it's behind the wall I don't know how to get to yet. Damn it, that is... I don't know how to fix that either. It's things like that that really bug me. It's like, hey, don't worry. Something's going to happen. I don't know what it is, though. And whatever that is already been fixed. So do I go up here? Oh, I guess I go up here. I've not explored this city much.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
The fuck?
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your
Why are they trying
emotions
to-
in check,
What?
Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason
Oh,
for
it's
declining.
people who
We're
think
here
we can
to
fix
invite
this,
him to the
as opposed to
academia,
treating the symptoms, which is
to
not bad,
cause a
except
scene.
didn't this go on for a millennia already? Don't think you're going to succeed.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm
Are you?
afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
I can taste.
Well, it turns
smug.
out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all.
Yeah, what?
So now I've come here in his stead.
I see.
I don't. What the hell's going on?
Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your
really bugging me.
assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
Nope. Also, why is the guy randomly wearing Roman laurels? I don't think I've seen any other character with those, or if I have, I've missed them completely.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
Forever.
There's no definite answer as of now.
Nope.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master?
Yep.
If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite...
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
The guy's name is Gulam? Oh, that's a horrible name. Sounds like gulag. Or goulash. And between the two of them, one of those is horrible. Ooh, we got the side eye. I'm assuming he's an antagonist. Beyond the antagonist
Tainari.
introduction.
what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to but all that can wait.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main...
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will
Developers
be
of the
heading to
Genshin
Sumeru
rep?
City, correct?
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice.
Is that
Do
where we
you
meet
have
Nikita, or
any
is that
idea
somewhere
on
else?
how we can find
I
her?
don't actually remember if she is or not.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone?
Let me think. My trip... Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here.
What item?
I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
What item is this?
What is it?
Oh, the cam cutout?
It's called an Akasha Terminal.
Ah!
It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Well, that's embarrassing. 1 second. Okay, so my camera literally just turned back on. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so apparently that is a thing. I knew there was overheating on this issue with this camera, but it's not even the longest I've streamed with it, though. I think the power cord was loose. That might have done it. I have no idea if that's actually what done it, but I'm going to pretend it is. And if anyone knows what just happened, I don't know either, because I do not know technology. Yeah. Also, I think the audio's still working. I'm still alive. The camera hasn't died yet. Let's see what happens. Remember, subscribe to a membership if you want to see something crash, because it will eventually happen. You get to laugh at me. I wish that was a joke. Funny enough, though, the internet hasn't crashed, which is new. Neat.
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right!
Oh, I forgot about Cole.
Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we
It
leave.
would suck if she died before we got back.
Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her
Random
bed all
squirrel
this
in the
time,
background?
I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I
Yes,
saw her,
embrace the
she was
Dendro
taking the path
that's
towards the
infected
North
and killing
Crossing.
you.
She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell, and good luck to you.
I keep seeing there's some... Is it up there? One of these days I need to come back and explore this place, but I just want to move the story forward right now. Hello, person who I didn't forget.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. And, I'm sorry.
Eh?
I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just
details.
wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend,
No.
not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
How did you learn that?
There's no need to apologize, Kale.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but that seems like a lot of character development that happened off screen.
Enough to be your friends.
Oh,
and
right, I just
sharing
forgot it.
your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your
Oh my
condition.
god, Sin
but that's
Systems.
because we're friends
I am
and
now
we care
referring to
about
this
you.
as the Weed Kingdom every single time. It's not Sumeru, it's
Thank you.
Weed
That means a
Kingdom.
lot.
And their king, the god
Before you leave,
Snoop.
I have something for you. Oh? What is it?
Depression?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Oh.
I told you that I'd
It's
give
actually
you a
something.
copy, remember? Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that
I'd
whenever
say
you
something
eat
about
them,
her being
you'll both
food
remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
motivated, but I think that'd be too hypocritical right now.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again.
Considering you have stuff I want to steal still, I will. Sag. Why is the dog named Sag? And how come only one dog has a name? Can I pet the dog? I can't pet the dog. Wait, what? The dog has treasure? Okay. We have a treasure dog. It's not as good as petting the dog, but it's close. Did I just miss that badly? I just missed that badly. Oh, they're
Take it easy.
just the one? They're introducing the mechanic, yeah.
Shine down!
Also,
But
I
a
should
momentary
probably
distraction.
heal. That looks like it would be a good idea right now. Yeah, I'm going to do something about that. I have no idea what this does. Let me use it. Oh, is this someone's house? Let me steal their shit. Oh, I can actually steal their shit. Ha, nice. Ah, yes, the true point of this game. Kleptomania. How do I not see all these things? No, I'm focusing on the story today. Normally I lose hours, and I do mean lose, just randomly doing all these events, but I'll do them later. I'll come back, explore it all when I have free time. I just like doing that whenever I'm not playing story events. It's fun. Also, just to give an idea, I've explored a lot of the map, but I completely avoided Sumeru City, so I have no idea what it looks like. I've also avoided this place, although I've gone closer to it. And I got no idea what any of this shit over here is, so I'm kind of in the dark on a lot of it. It's very sandy. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. Hit that one up? Yeah, I must have got that at some point. Also, why is there a giant blue schmutz in the sky? Temporary blue schmutz. What does this do? Oh shit! It exploded on me! What the hell? Okay. Oh, there's boats over here? Ooh, I can remember that. I have not been up here. I don't know what is here. Wait, someone's gonna fight me? The fuck? Oh, there's a random hilichurl. I don't care enough. Don't mind me. I'm using the power of actually moving fast. It's very powerful. Okay, this is pretty cool looking. I love things that are built into the trees, like a real tree house. Ermite mercenary? What's an Ermite? That almost sounds like something to do with, like, I don't know, a weasel. That's an ermine. A lot of people have those little ear things.
Sumeru City!
Big
We
forest gate.
finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Okay, I'm
One
not the only one
moment,
saying
please,
that.
you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
The fuck?
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
Wait, Akasha. Oh god, that's based on the idea of the Akashic records, which I've only recently found out wasn't just a fate thing, but an actual belief that all knowledge was connected and contained someplace. I thought that was out of Fate Grand Order or just Fate in general, but no, apparently there's actually people who believe that. So they're literally talking about their own internal magic computer. Huh.
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before.
Nope.
It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research
Also,
on
I
the
don't know why, but something
Akasha,
about his
the
voice does
Academia
not strike
created
me
one of
well.
its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha
What's the
terminal to
degree?
connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Don't we
I
already do
should
with the
mention that due to
in-game
technical
database?
limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Huh.
Oh,
I've
so
been to the port.
this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
So they basically have the internet.
You two are quite fortunate. Until
most
recently, it was
cursed of all
standard
places.
practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time
Why
in
are we
Sumeru.
getting it then?
However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
That's not suspicious.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Why do I have a feeling something's about... Why are we getting a full face look?
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To
Really?
activate
That's
it,
got more with the
simply
fruit
hold
leaf,
it
which
in
was
your
a leaf.
hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Seriously?
Says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless
Does
us with their
Paimon wear
voice
one?
of wisdom.
Okay, seriously, am I the one thinking it's kind of weird that we're all talking to him and they're acknowledging her, but also they're not acknowledging her? Is that weird to anyone else? Did he? Oh, she got one too.
Whoa.
We actually...
Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
This feels like something out of Star Rail, actually. That's weird.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord
So we have
Kusanali.
holographic
Let Paimon try.
glasses.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana.
The what?
Seems pretty similar to what Kale was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet
So they
her.
just have all the knowledge they want on hand. So it's basically super internet.
Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. Oh, come on! Ugh.
Censored internet.
Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
I have no idea what that's like. Nope, I'm just going to pretend that's exactly right.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Ooh. So Shadow Man, even though you stopped playing after after Inazuma, Sumeru has one of the 3 favorite characters in this plot. I don't know nearly enough about the characters to tell, so I'm going to assume hopefully they're interesting. Need to learn more about.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Eh? Why don't the Akasha answer the question? Think Lesser Lord. Think Greater Lord.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Although it is the first time they gave her stuff too. Doesn't unconditionally respond. So it's also filtered
Could
by
it
age.
be because we're Outlanders
I wonder who's
and
running
we've
it.
only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer
It does
to
seem
this
like
sort of
there's almost a
question or
controlling
something.
intelligence then if it's actually filtering it that much. I wish this was narrated, but okay.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the
It
people
gives
of Sumeru
emotions,
really
too.
miss their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser. He's from Sumeru, and it... Let's
My
see.
cam went black again?
Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
One sec.
Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Give it a second. It's back. I think it might be an overheating issue, but I don't know why, because it's only been running for less than 2 hours, and I've run it for 2 hours before on a single stream, and it didn't overheat. I've probably knocked something loose. 1 second. Let's see if I got everything here. That's definitely working. That's working. See if opening that up all the way does a better job. Yeah, just remind me if my camera does die. It'll just keep happening. I don't know why. I think it's a heating issue, but I don't know why at this point, because it should have been fixed. And I know it has worked a lot more recently. But I did do a lot of recording before the stream, too. I've done that before as well. Stealing your shit. Oh, yeah, don't mind me. No theft here.
Once again.
Okay, this looks really
I think I'm gonna
freaking
overshoot this
cool.
month's budget.
Housewife and fresh produce vendor. And they all have that thing in the air? I wonder if that's why they stopped dreaming. They probably stop dreaming whenever they get that, don't they?
You have to accept a little less profit and sell.
Ah.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here! This is a letter from
I honestly
Tainari!
completely forgot this one.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh.
Now, why are
What
you
a
asking me
relief.
about using Fate lore
You
for
two
real
nearly
wisdom
scared
and
the
mythology
life out
stuff?
of me. So
I feel
you
like I
two
missed
just
that.
have
Wait.
some questions for me?
Wait, Jay, why are you
Seems
asking me to
even
hit someone with
Tainari
the
acknowledges
heat
my
of
innate
skill?
ability for procuring information. So,
Oh, I can read
what is it
minds.
you two would like to know?
Oh, that's going to be fun.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Yeah? Oh, he's aware of
This
that.
isn't exactly my area of Sorry.
What?
So it's not just us.
But what about your ability?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me
Who's
to know more
controlling
about the
the
Dendro
Akasha?
Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Oh, so we can just go there.
Didn't expect her to...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me,
Fuck
for
yield.
example.
Keep going.
It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
I mean, if they're good.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like... Hey, come on! This is a survival skill.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were
God.
pretty low, but this
Dude
is
is a bad
so low,
researcher.
It's like digging holes in the dirt.
Everyone fears the supervisor.
So what do we do now? Even
And just
if
the
we
random guy
want to
glaring
talk
at
to
us in the
someone,
background.
We don't know anybody. Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right.
Wait, Catherine?
Catherine!
Because they're
The
everywhere.
Adventurers Guild has its own intel net.
So what happens if I hit people with Nahida?
I see everything.
So apparently he doesn't have thoughts?
Been handed all the cumbersome
Everyone
tasks
hold hands.
again.
I'm the vizier. Wow, that is I have no idea what he's talking about. But also, I've kind of zoned out for most of the story because it doesn't really seem good.
I see everything.
I want to go on vacation.
He wanted to go on vacation.
Everyone hold hands.
She doesn't have any thoughts at all. And Rawi, he doesn't think.
This, don't forget that.
I see everything.
There's so much mundane work. Thankfully, my job only involves recording things.
Yeah, that would do it.
Everyone hold hands.
I can't let Farouk see me the next time I make a move.
What? I feel I'm missing context, but okay. Oh, one of the little notes. Teleportation open. Is it bad that I'm actually looking forward to the tiny bits here? The story will cook.
I hope no one from the academia comes here to stir up trouble today.
They do that? Oh, we can read Catherine's thoughts? And she has none. That's the second person who had no thoughts.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers
Oh, she's
Guild is
also wearing it
always
here.
ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Murder?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Wait, asking her to visit with an Archon is a legitimate way to do it? Damn. She has more pull than I thought. Just waiting to find out she's some kind of god or something. Or a puppet of them. Smoke? Why are we staring at that?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha.
Or apparently not.
I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
That's a weird way to put that, robot.
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Oh?
In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses.
29 people.
Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Oh, so it's an organized mercenary.
What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Oh.
Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
That's a name.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Still kind of curious what's up with her. We'll find out eventually.
Where we go?
Also, is there a teapot on the map? I think there's a teapot on the map. There's a cafe. The Puspa Cafe. Not sure about the name, but okay. I'll roll with it. Oh, it's literally right there. Do they... Yeah. Oh, because in some cultures, tea and hashish. It's that kind of cafe. Whoa. Millionaire self-proclaimed?
Everyone hold hands.
How on earth do you earn a profit without losing your investment?
You make a good investment.
I see everything.
Next time. I'll definitely win next time.
Doubt it.
The legend of the ancient hero.
Classic stories are timeless.
Okay, I guess he just likes his stuff.
Hey,
Is it me? Or is Gata shedding a lot these days?
Gata? I'm assuming Gata is the cat. Oh, hello there. They sell baklava? Oh, I actually know some of these coffee beans. Oh, fuck. I know I wasn't actually hungry. Then I saw the picture of the baklava, and I'm just sitting here going like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. God damn it. I wasn't hungry, man. I had dinner right before this. I was in good stead, and nope. Oh.
So quiet and peaceful.
Hello, person who we're going to bother. We got Coffee Guy giving us gifts? Oh, we got an old sword from Retired Merc. Also, if I was in a coffee shop and they had a fountain like this in the middle, that would be pretty awesome. And also, there's no way they can afford that. Note the amount of Middle Eastern culture. I kind of assumed, but also, I've been told that Mondstadt's French or German, and I can't really tell which one. So at this point, I'm always assuming there's something of a mix. Also, just because I haven't done that yet, to get an idea of what I'm looking at right now, these are my stats. Yeah, that is, I just managed to finally push it up to 100 crit. That sucks. But, yeah. Yeah, that is, oh, shit. It sounds like the cats are having zoomies outside of the office where I'm recording. I can hear my wife going, no, stop jumping! So, I'm going to hide in here for a bit, so no loud noises, just going to be nice and quiet. Yeah. The cats have entered the phase of, this could kill me. Let's do it! Why are they always like this? Fontaine is France? Oh, I thought Mondstadt was French. Mondstadt was German? Oh. Huh. I do love the entire setup. I wonder if we've reached Switzerland yet. It'd be funny if Switzerland is actively what the Ice Kingdom is going to look like. Schneznaya. What's this building? Oh, it's probably an inn I can't go to. The exchange. Ah, okay. How am I supposed to get down there from here? Okay. It wants me to jump. I'm just going to jump. I'll find out later. Oh, it connected this way? Yeah, I would not have got that. Adventure challenge? Player level 8? What? I'm on world level 8. It's something different that I'm just not aware of, isn't it? That would make more sense. So I did need to go this way. Okay. Hello, random people who I want to beat in a fight. Can I take them all at once?
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
They got around fast. I guess they have email function on that.
It's nice to meet you, Asfan.
Will be a
We'd
thought
like to
message.
ask you about something.
How do we commit the murder? I mean, find the god. Are we explaining it to them, or?
I see.
Yeah,
So
we're explaining it to them.
Catherine's the one who sent you
The
this
card
way.
game version? Oh. I tried it a bit.
It's true that
It's
the Eremites
fine.
network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
No?
Wait, seriously? That's it?
So we will do
Afraid so.
crime then.
The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
Sounds
it isn't
familiar.
just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh?
Oh? Why's that?
Kind of with her on this one. Why?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Why? I mean, she had a lot of cool shit,
In their
but...
eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and hold her in greater esteem.
And
Not
the
to
current
mention
god's okay with that.
Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
So... that is weird, right? I'm not the only one who thought that, because the entire time it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have a god. We're going to ignore that in favor of the dead one. I'm assuming dead. Is she dead? I don't actually know.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
So we're just randomly being told we talk to people?
Seems
Oh, I
Osfond
guess we're
was
just being
right
told that.
about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then
Gamera's
I
back?
don't need to
Gamera's
know
back.
about it.
Don't know why he's doing
We've
that.
been
Sorry.
asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we
What if
try,
I just do this without the
the
camera
more
at some point?
helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, random person.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here.
Different color clothing than
You've
everyone
been
else.
asking around for information on Lesser
Purple
Lord
instead
Kusanali,
of
right?
greens and brown.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Why does that sound
Whoa,
sus?
really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him.
Which time?
Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
And
The
probably
man
caused
journeyed
the
across
devastation?
deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the
Yoink.
Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
He died?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
Seems a little weird, though.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Actually, what she just said is really kind of fascinating. If the story was an avatar itself and she's the god of knowledge, if all knowledge is contained, would that mean that she is a mimetic existence? Kind of like the Hershura corruption was a mimetic existence? Because if it contained some thought of it, it was itself. Huh. Weird. Probably
of
unrelated.
course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Why? It's just one of those guys from the Mercenary Guild. Oh, it's a few guys from the Mercenaries.
Wait! What the heck just happened?
She's running from them.
It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! We finally managed... Let's see if we...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Fight us.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Up. She flew.
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
Why? I'm assuming Nahida got out?
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Why am I skipping dialogue? Honestly, I read faster than they speak sometimes, and I'm not really engaged in the story just yet. It's a habit I picked up from a lot of other mobile games. That said, damn, this is pretty. So we're going here? Oh, she's right around the corner. Actually hiding, sort of.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Why are they looking for you?
Really? Thank you so much.
Also, have you considered changing
Unfortunately,
clothing?
I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Why?
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Why?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
We could fight, but
right,
why?
let's move out.
Can we ask
Stay
why
behind us.
first?
We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
I really feel like we should probably ask why are they searching for you? That might be helpful. On the other hand, we're focused on, ooh, she might have information, so we're just going to help her out regardless. Also, I know it's silly, but moments like this, we can just come up here and check this out. It's silly, but I love how they design some of these things. It just looks so freaking cool. I swear, the best part about Genshin has always been just exploring and seeing random cool shit. Everything else comes second.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru.
Was I supposed to talk to her or supposed to go inside? Apparently I was supposed to go inside. Oops. Well, that's on me. And the camera died again.
Welcome! I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
I have no idea what is up with that right now. That is getting weird. Let's see if I can adjust that a little. I'm not sure if that'll help or not, but... maybe that'll work? I don't know why it's dying so much today. It's probably something to do with heat, but it's not actually that hot in here.
Welcome! I hope
It's
you'll
got
have a
hot before,
wonderful
it's been
day.
fine. I don't know what's up with the camera today. It's just dying a lot. It's brand new too, so that shouldn't be happening. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess I can just keep resetting it. Because if it was overheating, it would not turn back on. Whoa.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Oh, that's how you say it? Ah, random person.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
Bodyguard?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you
Ooh, do we get
insist
to
on
fight
not
her?
going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Yeah,
Stay
striking
out
the
of
floating
this.
shorty.
You don't understand the situation.
Not the slightest, but I like
Sorry,
violence.
my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
Is she bribing them?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents
Who
ever
are her
again.
parents?
Double? A triple? Give me some time,
Oh, she's
and I'll
willing to
get
throw
that
money.
much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
Why?
And knowing
Why
your
is a very
health,
important word right
carelessly
now.
running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those
Does
who
the cat
love
mess
you,
with my camera?
don't
Honestly,
be
for all I know,
stubborn.
they chewed on something and it's breaking because of that.
No,
I
you're
do not
wrong.
know.
I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being
Power supply
stubborn
still
right now are
on.
my parents. And they know perfectly
camera.
well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old
She lives
news
with
to
them?
you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
I feel I'm missing something, but okay.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Also, I know we're watching this entire drama between them, but am I the only one thinking, okay, they're fighting over something, but we don't know nearly enough to get why this scene is important yet? It's all missing. All of it is missing. I do not get why this is important.
Yes, I'm
And
sure.
I'm sure it is, but I don't know
At
why
least
yet.
It is
Feels
to
like
me.
they've missed something.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Yeah, kind of.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
I mean,
I
she
did
could
say
take
that
up
I
on
like
it.
Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Payment.
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed.
Oh.
It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
Her man isn't, or her old man is probably someone bigwig in the academia, isn't he? Ah. So whoever it is employed all of them. Damn.
Since this definitely
That
won't
is
be your
so
last
rich.
escapade, here's a little tip.
Hey,
You
me?
should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So,
Where's she out and about
I'll
from?
let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
They have an estate?
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Also just random kebabs in the background?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So, was I supposed to go here? Oh, I need to go up higher. And no, apparently I was in the right place. That was weird, but okay.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
Odd angle.
Word
to
on
use,
the
but okay.
street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
That is a name.
Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often.
So definitely
We'll be
noble,
sure
and
to
people are
prepare
aware
our
of that.
very
So
best.
well known noble.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I don't think you understand the concept of saving. On the other hand, I'm benefiting from it, so dumb away.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
God.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Oh god, that actually looked good.
Kind of burnt.
And the cam died
and
again.
dry. Paimon will pass.
Will that fix it? Yeah, that fixed it. I have no idea what's up at this point. 1 second, I'm gonna try and fix something quickly. Well now, let's see if this actually works. I tried the good old-fashioned turning it on and off again method. I don't know if it worked. So, that's all signs point to I have no idea. And Acid Shark, yes, if I've heard their Catherine's idle lines. I didn't know she had idle lines. I'll have to check that out later. Shadowman, do I take questions? Yeah, sure, every now and again. Just, I randomly only see if I notice them, so if I notice it, I might answer, or if I have an answer. A lot of the times, people ask me questions like, I don't know, so I don't say anything. Also, I'm easily distracted by shiny, and there's a lot of shiny in Genshin. Let's see how long this goes. Honestly, if I have to shut this stream short because my camera keeps dying, I'm going to be very disappointed. And I still don't know why, because I've streamed longer than with this camera. It's not even been 2-hour mark yet.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Mostly dead, yes.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
And what does it
Well,
mean to be a
remember
follower?
when you asked me
Like
if
you're
I
just a
knew how to
fan,
meet the
or
Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
in a dream?
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I
Calling
was
it
a
out.
child.
It's in a dream. Oh.
At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a
Illness?
year. I was stuck inside and
it's
didn't
probably
make
the
any
same thing Foley
friends.
has.
And my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Oh. Oh, we get a special art.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
That's kind of creepy.
Really?
Oh my god, she's adorable little
Of
kid.
course.
Aw.
I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Wait, skirts have petals?
Wow,
I didn't even know
you
that.
do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
Not to be sick?
Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Also, random, you asked what I thought of murder drones? Honestly, I'm just looking forward to the next episode. Also, you don't need to get my attention. You just put a question, and sometimes I'll see it. Please don't spam.
But can you make my illness go away?
Creamery, if you're a god of murder.
Oh. I'm sorry, but I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
So she could later or before?
Can you be my friend?
That's it? Oh, she went full on isekai on this thing.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
Did she come
Although
over for
my
tea?
body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me
she actually
many
stuck around a
wondrous
lot of
things.
times.
Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
Also, the mom was probably right. You were probably dreaming, and that's what no one older has. Huh. So what do the people of Sumeru lose when they stop being able to dream?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world.
Oh,
Nor
God,
would
I'm
I
so
have
hungry now.
learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Subzeru's festival for her.
That is a word.
What's the Subzeru's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away,
So
the
she is
holiday
dead.
eventually became a
Okay.
celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
I guess it's the
I heard
middle
everyone was
kid who took over?
overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Subzeru's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
That is weird. I wonder why they're so anti the new, actually a god, who they have, as opposed to the dead god. That seems weird. Hey, Sonic. Hope you're not too late. What I missed? My camera dying multiple times. And random, you said if the third episode of Murder Drones, you put the audio into a language Doll was speaking, it will be English. Oh, translate into English? Huh. I don't actually remember what she was saying in the third episode. She had a lot of translations, though. I wonder if the translation was accurate or they used random words. It'd be funny if it was completely random instead of actually what she was saying.
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death.
But that's so irrational,
So they're reluctant to celebrate it.
That'd be a really dumb reason to, like,
It is.
ignore the fact you have an
Absolutely
actual
terrible.
god right there.
Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Subzeru's festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, who?
I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Savings? How much money did you just give
That's the
someone?
least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Oh, she's one of the other characters you
Yes,
can get
that's
that I
her.
don't have any idea how she plays.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Is it a bomb?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along.
Why would
Dia,
your skirt
would you
sell for
accompany me?
that much money if you didn't have it on you? You probably weren't allowed to sell your clothing, were you? Because it's probably a gift from parents. Also, Ford, have I seen Girls in Pants Are Abridged? I haven't. Honestly, I'm not really entirely sure about that one just because I don't know the style of humor in that and I haven't watched the actual show itself. It usually doesn't stop me, but I don't know nearly enough about the people who made it to see if I would like the humor or not. I might do it. I might not. I'm just usually very forgetful about that kind of stuff.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
Duh?
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Don't know anything about Nilu yet. Technically, I do have a copy of Dea when I lost it in 2020. Or sorry, at 50-50. But I don't have Nilu. She never came up. Also, I haven't built Dea, so I have no idea what that actually... like, if she's good or not. Hello there, recipes. The problem is, I'm looking at these and... ooh, scented meatballs. That sounds good. Oh, God. Lambda fish roll. That looks so good. Ah. Shawarma wraps. Oh, wow. I literally just felt my stomach start growling. I wasn't even hungry. God damn it. I've been a little sick lately, so feeling hungry... I haven't been for a while. So, just the fact that I'm feeling hungry right now is saying that really does look good. And it just had to be right now. Also, I'm making a point not to ever use this because I'd much rather keep the mask. She isn't worth pulling for? Oh yeah, Lop. I haven't done a Genshin in a long time because everything kept dying. This time, it's only my camera that's dying. I think it's overheating. I just don't get why, because I've done long streams before. It usually can do this fine. I'm wondering if maybe it's just hotter in here than normal. Scented meatballs? Meatballs that are scented? I have no idea what it is, but it sounds like meat, so I'm kind of okay with it. Nilu's pretty niche for an arc. Depending on Cloud Retainer's father, might be the next I pull for. Isn't her dad basically Zhongli? In which case, I mean, yeah, always pulling for him. He's freaking amazing all the time. He's easy mode. Granted, if you're really good at the game. Wait, things fell? Oh, that's weird. Also... oh, the interior of the tree is the building. That's cool. I love the design they use. It's actually interesting. I think that's Neela, right?
Sorry I'm late, Neela.
Gotta love the character designs.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that,
Why
but
does she have
everything worked
horns?
out. She's on our side now.
Is that a headdress, or is that just like
Not completely.
an animal trait?
Oh, and who are these two?
I'm trying to see if there's a separation between
Meet the Traveler and
things she's wearing on her
Paimon,
head.
my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Favorite episode so far?
So your
For
followers
Murder
from
Drones, I'm
another
assuming?
land?
I have no idea. I probably would need to rewatch them all to get an idea exactly which Murder Drones episode is my favorite one, if only because I would need to rewatch them all. I haven't thought about some of them for a while. No. No, I honestly don't know. I'd have to rewatch them. Neela is fully human? Oh, it's just the headdress? Ah. Kind of surprising. Considering how many animal traits so many people have, I was kind of expecting that to be like one of those was actual horns.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Subzeru's festival.
Yeah, at least we're being upfront about. Milky works great.
By
in
the way,
Pepper Bloom Days.
Dunyarzad,
Honestly, I
we've
just throw
already
things together and see
started
if they
decorating the
work, and
Grand
sometimes they
Bazaar.
do.
It looks
Because all my stats
spectacular.
are so low, no one
Thanks
actually
to your
dies.
generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Why do I have a feeling she's accidentally
probably?
bilking them?
But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
The stage? Also, wow, she is really short. Am I the only one thinking that? Is Nilu really that short? Oh, that's a stage. That's actually pretty cool looking. You think the fountain would be a little much to compete against noise-wise?
This place is amazing!
Not bad. Huh. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
Oh,
The
it was
stairs
actually
were
falling apart.
nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried
Just
sick.
bark?
We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't
are
want
they
anything
fucking
bad
around?
happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably
Hmm.
because it was the theater asking.
Have I ever heard of
The
Library of
academia
Runia?
looks
Nimbus Company?
down on
Heard of them?
performers
Never
like
played
us.
them because they're gotcha games and I'm in
They
enough already
probably
as
think
is.
it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen,
11,
though.
8. Shit, it's
Not
already 8
only
o'clock.
would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Subzeru's festival anymore.
So I'm probably going to finish the section we're on right now, and then I'll have to head off and complete this later because I didn't realize the time. I know I started late in the day. I thought I'd be like, stop in, see what's going on, maybe beat a few monsters. I'll probably do one boss fight because why not? But I didn't realize the time. Shit. I told my wife it'd only be like an hour, and this is not an hour. You know, I've been talking about it's only been less than 2 hours the entire time. This is on me. This is on me.
Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree.
Patch
and
up
we
the
also
tree?
gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
Why would you patch a tree rather than
The
cut off the
stage
broken
is going
sections?
to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
So, do we get to see a
It's our
singing
dream.
thing or something?
I'll do my best for the two of us.
They've done musical numbers
Nilu,
before.
what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Subzerus, the most important performance at the Subzerus festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
They're doing a
According to
lot
legend,
of
the Subzerus
exposition.
festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
Well, I can do
long,
a stream catch.
long
I'll
time
try. It depends more on
On one
my
of Greater Lord
freaking
Ruka
camera
Devata's
not
birthdays,
dying.
Her friends threw her
When
a
I readjusted, I
celebratory
moved some of the
banquet.
wires. I probably yanked
Some of the
something
gods
partially
got
out.
drunk.
Oh, maybe
One
that's
started
why.
playing
Or it could still
music,
be overheating.
and the Greater Lord started singing, so the goddess of flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful Padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Considering there was a god of time, they probably could have.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well
Oh,
wishes
so
to the Dendro Archon.
the previous god of flowers probably had
I
horns,
also
and
noticed
that's why
that you
she's
went the
wearing
extra
it. Okay.
mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Padisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Subzeru's festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord
Do we get free
Kusanali's
food?
followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
I'm sure nothing will happen that'll move the plot forward. It'd be completely ridiculous if that happened.
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
I mean, she's not wrong.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Subzeru's festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area.
Why am I getting Death Flag vibes? Is that weird? I don't think anyone dies. I know there's something with Wanderer, who used to be Scaramouche, coming up, but I don't know what happens with that. It involves a robot, and sure, that happens. But I'm getting so much, we're setting up this nice, beautiful, little happy place. And if this was back in a Zoom, it'd be like, and then nothing happened and we moved on. Because that happened multiple times and it was frustrating. But I've been told good things about this, and there's been an underlying darkness that's been a lot more prevalent, like mentioning people have been sick. So, maybe?
Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves
I don't
Lesser
know. I
Lord
could be reading into it too
Kusanali,
much.
and we're all looking forward to the Subzeru's festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Oh, we just gotta talk to everyone? Should I do this? Okay, I'm gonna ask everyone in chat this. I don't know how much more to this quest line there is. I would like to finish it tonight, but I also don't know how big this quest line is. Was it Genshin manga? Oh, I didn't even know that, Wop. So, should I cut this one here since I'm already well past the time where I told my wife I'd be done streaming, and that's on me. And I like the idea of not pissing my wife off more because I've already heard her getting mad at the cats out there because they have this habit of chewing on power cords that have power in them and are plugged in. So, yeah, I don't want to make that worse. Basically, what I'm asking is, anyone in the chat, do you think I should keep going or there's a lot more coming? According to Lop, there is a lot. There is a lot. And I should cut it here really big. Yeah, I'm close to finishing the act, etc. But I can cut it because it's huge overall. The act is long, don't force it. Yeah, honestly, if people are in chat or saying this is going to be a long one, I'm going to take your advice on this. So for everyone to let me know, thank you. What do I have up here? Oh, and I can't claim this because I'm not on PS4 because I started playing on PS4. Ugh, that's annoying. I bought the pass without realizing I bought it. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm never going to complete that. And it kind of bugs me I spent money on that now, but details. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this one here. I'll try and stream more. It'll be half dash, slap dash, whatever. I'll see what happens, and I'll try and see if I can figure out why my camera kept dying. It was probably something to do with overheating, or I didn't plug something in all the way, which would suck. I hope I didn't break it. The cats were in here chewing. They might have crimped a wire because they were biting on it for all I know. Oh, that would suck. So I should cut now, specifically because Project Pata, or however you say his name, said I should experience Act 2 all at one go. Because Act 1 is ending soon. Oh. Good enough reason. All the same, I'm going to cut this here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Whenever that happens to be. I'll put up something in community whenever I get ready for it, so you'll see it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one that hopefully goes just as well and doesn't crash. Other than my camera. Yeah, that still bugs me. Later, all.